So here we can see the response for our students. We can see it. If you see my Zoom screen, here up on the left, we have three different symbols here. The first one is the list laid out. So here we can see all of our student response here. So if you scroll down, you can see each of the response. And then in the second one, we have here grid layout. So if you choose this, we can see quickly each of our student response here in a grid view. Okay, it's still loading, but I think it's fine. And then the third one, here we have what we call overlaid layout. So they compile all the answer in one single paper, in one single layer. So here we can see some misconception here. For example, why they put Africa somewhere in here. So we can see, oh, let me lock the screen first so that they don't change it again. So this is, for example, the final answer. You cannot input another response. So here we can see some misconception here. So we can tell that this one is incorrect, blah, 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 etc. Okay. Next type of question. This one. This is taken from history class, I guess. So still druggable type of question. They are being asked to order this. Okay. Some of you already respond, 8 of you already respond, but it's okay, you don't have to answer. This is just a sample. So it's a good thing that Pear Deck in Pear Deck we can do this kind of activity. Okay, there are 55 responses here. Okay, I think we done. Let's see the response, for example. Here it's still okay, so most of you still empty. For example, we can wait, or we can see some specific student, they are confused, they look confused, etc. So this is very useful if we use it in our classroom. Okay, let's see to the next slide. Sorry, I have to move it to the next slide. The next slide, it's from biology. Okay, this is the second type of interactive question in Pear Deck. It's drawing, so students can draw anywhere here. Okay, for example, in this question, students are being asked to name part of a bee: wing, antenna, head, leg, etc. Okay, can you draw it? Do you have any problem with your Pear Deck presentation? I think no. Let's see. 20 of you already start answering this question. I want to see how are your responses. Okay. Yeah. Let me find a good example. For example, somebody is trying to answer this one. Choose this one. So after everybody finish answering, of course, you can show the response. So while everybody is trying, let's not to show the response. But yeah, this is, for example, this is head, this is transparent wing, etc. You don't have to draw your text. You can also insert text there. So in drawing table, you can also insert text. So if it's hard for you to write manually, you can type it. Okay. For example, somebody using that feature. This one, they write leg here. Okay. Let's move to another example. Okay, this one, for example, this is taken from language courses. So this is fill in the blanks kind of activity, right? So students need to choose the correct word to be put here. So we can do something like this. And well, I don't know what language it is. I take it from the template. Okay, let's move to the next one. It's still drawing a type of question actually. We can move to the next one. This is more like matching activity. So you have to match the correct answer with the question. Okay, we can also do something like this. So you just choose this template and then write the question in the middle, and then write the answer, the option of answer on the right. That's all. It's super easy to prepare the presentation here. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to move again. Okay, you don't have to answer this one. This is just a sample. The next one, it's from chemistry. It's still drawing type of question. Okay, fill in the missing information. So you have to answer some empty element here, for example. So we can use Pear Deck in this kind of activity. Okay, let's move to the next one. It's still drawing activity. Okay, so if you are chemistry teacher, please draw the correct answer so that I can show it to other participants. How many electrons do we have in hydrogen? How many proton, for example? Nobody answered. Okay, somebody is trying to answer. Okay, 19 of you try to answer, for example, so you can see how many students not answering this question. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, it's taken from math course. So you ask your students to draw an equation. Don't forget, you can draw a line. Okay, you don't have to draw manually, so it doesn't look like a line. So there is an option there that you can draw a straight line. Can you find it? Yeah, for example, this one. Let me show you some of your responses. Okay, this one. Okay, like this. Okay, next example. It's still drawing question. We can also give question and then give some space for answering the question. Okay, you don't have to answer it. Maybe it's too complicated for you. Okay, nice. We can also see our student respond in my other screen. So I didn't show it to you, but I can see your response in other screen. Next one. Okay, this is the third type of interactive question in Pear Deck. So students are being asked to enter a number. Okay, we already have this example at the beginning of the presentation, I guess. So the good thing about this one that we can see the plot, something like this. So how many of you answered 10? So we can conclude something from here, for example. Okay, let's move to the next one. We still have a lot of example. This is more like multiple choice. So you just have to create your slide and then you write the option that you want, and then that's all. It's easy. Okay, let me show you the response. Most of you use think phase here. Good. Okay. The next one, it's text responses. Okay, so you ask them a question and then they have to type their answer. Okay, they also prepare template like this. So at the beginning of the lesson, you can use the template. So it's remind us what you have to do at the beginning of the lesson, and then at the end of the lesson, they also prepare the template. So it remind us as a teacher what we have to do at the end of the lesson. For example, asking them to write a summary maybe, or reflect from their work, for example. So they remind us to do this kind of activity. Okay, let me show you some responses. Okay, you can use this one so we can see a lot of them. If you ask your student to log in, you can see your the name of your student here, but not in the slide. In the slide, it's anonymously, but in other slide in my screen, you can see the name. For example, Pak Isak trying to answer this question, blah blah blah. Okay,